Quiet on the sit.
What's going on?
Quiet on the sit. The sit.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news 5 days a week right here inside Shroud and the Avatar for your viewing and listening pleasure. How's everybody doing out there today? Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2017. Here inside Shroud and the Avatar. For the record, we're a week out from release 44. And of course, you know what happened last night, Jack.
Well, wait,
all the boys,
QA
all the boys
server?
and girls out there. QA came up. That's right.
And that just means that someone got to play on the QA server and eventually collect my 5 Crowns of the Obsidian. As I danced,
Eventually, yes.
As I danced on the world map.
That is if that counts. Yeah, you better stop saying that out loud.
Sorry.
Yes, for those of you guys with guys and gals with Dev Plus access out there, Dev Plus servers are up. The QA's up. Dev Plus bug forums are up.
Yes, and don't forget that if you want to read, if you have Dev Plus access and you want to read about what's coming in Release 44, you can do so as well.
That's right. Now, that was posted by
Burning Toad.
Burning Toad, the burn, because Starr Long is on the road again. On the road again.
I know. It's like you act like he acts like he's going to some convention.
Can't wait to get on the road again.
He's going to be cosplaying himself. So I mean, is that really cosplay if you're playing yourself?
I was going to say, is it really cosplaying when you cosplay your own character?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
really cosplaying when he's dressed up?
I don't know. I don't think that's cosplay. I mean, I think that's just how things are.
I tell you what, there's been a project in the works for quite some time, and I know I've spoken to you about it, the Little Richard project, and that is actually coming to fruition. But if you don't remember that, we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
It's actually still in works, and I've seen pictures, and this is going to be the most hysterical thing. And again, we're going to be bringing this to you when it's all ready. And I think you guys are really going to love this, because the Little Richard project is just it's hysterical. So
does the Little Richard project involve just the tip?
Maybe.
Just to see how it feels.
Yeah.
But we'll keep you apprised of that. Again, I got some good updates, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks here, we'll have the final product ready to start bringing you the adventures of Little Richard. So,
you're doing something.
Again, you're gonna die laughing, because this is just great stuff. Matter of fact, just for giggles and grins, because I think I can make you laugh. Let me see if I can show you a sneak peek behind the scenes.
Paste it in Discord.
No, I'm not going right there. I can't do that because, again, this is a little bit of something that's not ready for the public yet. But you're gonna die laughing when you see this.
Confused. It's a normal state
So
for me.
confused. Yeah.
Normal state.
But let me drag this over to you real quick because this is funny.
I mean, while you're doing that, we have reached a new milestone, and we've hit 52 pages on the stand-up notes.
Yeah, I noticed that as I was refreshing, and I'm going, I know I saw updates to the post. I says, what the heck happened?
And not only that, it's like he decided to do yesterday's and today's. But remember, we will not be covering Thursdays yet, so it is just today or yesterday's stand-up notes that we'll be covering.
I believe I told you about this project, and when you look at this, you're gonna die laughing.
Okay. Yeah, it needs a little necklace on there. Pearl one.
Working on it. Working on it.
Working on it.
And working on the serpent on the back to make it.
Yeah.
This was a draft for approval, as it may be.
Okay.
But again, this is being worked on by another member of the community, and again, we're not ready to go public with this yet. But when we do, this is gonna be funny because the storyline behind it, the road to what's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it is what it. I know it. It is what it is.
Yeah. See, the sad part is like we're messaging back and forth inside of Discord via private message, and no one else knows what we're talking about. And yeah, I remember that. Okay, so moving right along. Don't forget we do have.
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is. Hi there, Scroda.
Hello.
Oh yeah, finally.
Yeah, morning,
I wonder why
sunshine.
this guy don't have a
He's on
contract.
Diva Time.
He's on Diva Time. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, all of our musicians are on Diva Time.
Yeah.
They're on Diva schedules. I mean, it's like
that post yesterday got some love. I don't know if Scroda pays attention to our Twitter out there, but
the Scroda music.
Yeah, I took that graphic that Dex threw together for giggles and grins, and I said, yeah, let's give Scroda a little love out there. And he got some commentary, of course. Stella Moon chiming in with a lot of love, a couple other people out there. So
that's always good.
I'll check it out.
Shrouded Avatars retweeted Scroda music, brother. So I mean, you're on your way. I mean, you should be doing the Tweety Bird thing. So I gotta tell you. Tweet.
Okay, so stand-up corner. Don't forget that's where the Dave
Scroda always said, "What's with the birds in the background, man?"
That's
the Twitter. Keep hearing the bird.
The Twitter's going off.
That's right. What do we want to start with? Do we want to give them a couple quick updates on what's coming up tomorrow? Maybe.
Well, I was staring at the stand-up corner and trying to figure out how I was going to do that. I mean, because that's where I've been sitting at for a while.
You're just figuring out how you're going to do that, really?
Well, yeah.
Have you figured it out yet?
I think I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, why don't we give it a try then?
Oh man, my birthday weekend is the Sherwood Forest Celtic Music Gathering. Huh.
Woohoo.
Maybe I'll click on... Yeah, my birthday weekend. Maybe I'll get a birthday... Yeah, probably not.
Nothing.
Okay, so stand-up corner is where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today, something random gets written down, and then eventually it gets posted to the forums, where we get to interpret it, so you don't have to.
That's right.
And so this is yesterday's stand-up notes from Hump Day. Remember, today is Thirsty Thursday, where it's a day named after that god known as Farina.
So thirsty.
Got me.
I don't know.
Is that the god of beer?
No. So
God of pills.
the god of pills. Ner.
Yes,
okay, so
Ner.
Over in the art department, Bob.
Ner.
The builder.
Cult of Bob. Ner.
He's still working on that Shogun ship, and he's trying to integrate some feedback. For me, it would be, hey,
etheric feedback.
Yeah, stop working on ships. Because lots. Not really.
Deco.
More deco items.
That's right.
Make the divas happy.
Yeah, Damon. He's working on Dread Artifacts visual effects because you know what?
Dread Artifacts.
Yeah. And then
Clickies.
This thing called Healing Blast, which is going to be utilized.
It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be using the roll the dice emote, and it's going to blast straight into your face. I'm going to blast the healing straight into your face. What are you talking about? Not right. I mean, Healing Blast, twice as long to cast as other healing spells for twice the damage.
Quicker.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Clicky.
Hey, and cosplay day at the Ren Fair is going to be September 30th at the Texas Renaissance Festival. And then Heart of Sorrow. But it just comes up in my Facebook and it beeps at me.
Yeah, well, what are you browsing Facebook for on the show? Yeah.
Well, maybe someone wants
out there.
Maybe someone wants to be my friend.
To watch you browse Facebook. They're here to hear you interpret the news.
Oh yeah.
I know.
That's where Fletcher. He's working on squirrels. Character review meetings and Norgard's guards are no longer the important ones, and now it's the citizens. Move along, citizen.
Are we going to nuke all these citizens like we did the other ones later on down the line after we realize they're laggy? I'm just curious.
Yeah. Well, it's like, in order to fix the lag, we're going to nuke all the NPCs and the buildings. We're going to nuke all the buildings to remove all the lag.
Yeah. I haven't noticed the plague hit Brittany yet, that's for sure. I know there's way too many NPCs strolling around there.
Yeah.
But, that's just me.
Then
that's just me.
Yeah,
let's run through that place recently, man. There's people in your way all over the place.
Hey,
there every day.
The solution to the lag is to nuke everything. If there's nothing there, there's nothing to render, and you can get on with your day.
Got a perfect solution.
That's right.
I don't go there.
Oh, yeah, that too. I try to stay away from
every
Brittany.
once in a while. I make a trip for giggles and grins because I have to do something, but for the most part, avoid that area like the plague. Occasionally I got to use it as a teleport point because there's nobody in either of the markets next door. So, occasionally I actually have to zone in there.
It's like twice the frame rate it used to be.
Oh, so it's a whole 6 frames?
20.
What are you getting in there these days? I'm curious.
Don't know. Haven't been in there in a while.
Depends where you're at.
Depends on what you're doing.
You're telling us we're getting twice the frame rate. What is it?
3.
If you were getting 10, it's like 20. If you were getting 20, it's like 40. Like if you're looking at the ocean, you'll get 40 something or 60. I don't know. I have to go look.
Yeah, come on. You're gonna give me information without numbers,
see,
without data? You're killing me.
Lord Ravnos is getting 22 to 30 instead of the 14 to 18 that he used to be getting.
Okay, well, that's good news.
Yeah,
that's good. Thank you for the commentary out there.
I don't know why we're talking about like Brittany when we're supposed to be talking about Norgard citizens and Kevin Wells and the fact that Gix, the almighty Matt, working on a boring ass character Titan, and then still trying to figure out how to get Ubu to sit, and he's going to bludgeon everybody to death.
That's how he's going to get Ubu to sit.
Yeah, just bludgeon Ubu.
Do we get a rolled up newspaper with that, Gix?
I don't know. I mean, you'll have to wait.
A rolled up
30
newspaper
seconds,
will give you a good visual, don't you think, Jack?
Well, I mean, then you have to. Then I have to be like yelling, "Get off my yard, my yard," and then get off the grass and do all kinds of other things.
Get off my lawn, you whippersnappers!
Let's get off the grass. Yeah. And then, well, List wants to know what's a newspaper, and I was going to say he needs to go check out the outhouses behind us.
Go read the NBN Daily Britannia.
Yeah, that too.
Newspaper.
Oh yeah,
come on.
Unfortunately,
published 7 days a week with all the latest news from Shroud Avatar. Come on.
Hey, the Daily Britannian was the biggest hit at Hobloth. We need Hobloth 4 to come back.
The live, the actual Daily Britannian. I tell you what, those were classic.
Some of the finest writing you'll ever see. Okay, so over in design, Seawolf, he was working on the
finest non-writing you'll ever see. Also,
that article, that one article from Laz was epic.
Services too.
Yeah, the weather reports are really good. The gotta love the meteorologist for the newspaper.
Hey, you like how it went from the Gypsy to the Magic 8 Ball to I can't even remember what I did after that.
Just look up. You're gonna
ball
get
was
wet.
the most accurate.
Huh? The Magic 8 Ball was the most accurate.
Was the most accurate. That's right.
Which one was the dirtiest? That's the real question.
That's depending. The bunch of mines that were there, I don't think any of them took it that way because I think they all took it as, oh my God, did he really just say that? And yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah. So over in design,
he went there. That's right.
Oh, see, you missed it. Laz probably still has copies of them. I don't even have them on my computer because someone didn't save them. Seawolf.
Seawolf. And yes, I believe I have a physical copy of each.
You need to scan that puppy.
Digitize those for
put them online.
Posterity's sake.
Yeah, and Seawolf was working on the Hallowed Plains and trying to review the map and trying to figure out which way's north. Damien, still trying to figure out Blood River outskirts bugs. And planning for Highvale's outskirts. And, you know what? We're going to make skills even more difficult by implementing trainer quests.
Let's go try and find our hot bar.
Yes. Dan the man.
Dan the man.
Working on the map review and the Hallowed Plains and Grannis's Colossus.
Granny's ass? Huh?
Grannis Colossus. And Sanio, he's working on the map review and Airy and dialogue updates and Virtus. Lum the Mad.
Virtus in ages. Lum the Perturbed.
Hey, I pulled up my village lot in Virtus. Last I checked, it was vacant for a week. Like, the lot was not claimed at all for a week last time I checked. Lum the Mad. He was working on the Oracle finale. And then Sorcerer Steve. Working on the map review in Virtus and the Titan statues. The Energy Vortex. List Rostov. Also reviewing the map. And trying to spawn some dingleberries out in the Granus Colossus. You know what a dingleberry is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right next to the Granus.
Tasty little treats in your breakfast cereal, right?
Granus.
Yeah, something like that. Over in Tech's tasty little treats. Oh man, over in Tech, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
It's working on door permissions and bugs. Eric, he's working on release 44 tasks and bugs.
Bug.
JY. Still trying to figure out how to migrate some data.
Damn, chicka bow wow.
And memory performance and patch localization. Wizard Smoke. Also working on patch localization and door permissions user interface. The Deathbringer one and only. Bugs.
Bug.
Very specific. Burning Toad.
He's honing in on it, you know?
Yeah.
A bird.
Still trying to figure out Unity crash testing. And
just add something.
I know, it's like in-rent permissions. Then Tassilo, he's working on data cleanup and store refactoring. Our useless overhead group, we have Andrea working on forum bugs.
Bug.
Then Gorn, he's working on general business.
And his speedo.
And Barrick's working on Spotlight and live stream and community.
We'll tell you about that in a minute.
Yes, we will. Yeah, we will. Hutch was working on the ship's review and character review and bugs.
Bug.
Yattenwood is sanity testing and regression tests. Lord British trying to become general business.
Lord British.
And he's engaging in some minor cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Yeah.
He's just gnawing on the white meat. That's all it is.
Hey, it's the other white meat. What can I tell you?
Chaos is working on release 44 tasks and data cleanup and player town home audit and walls and lighting. And last but not least, the Dark Star. He's working on the release 44 post, traveling to Comic-Con, packing his bags, and Seed Invest direction and the next gen interview. That's what our devs said they were working on yesterday in ye old stand-up notes.
In Shroud of the Avatar, that's right.
Yeah.
A bunch of interesting stuff over there, of course. And one of the things that is highly anticipated is the rent system incoming. Now, again, as QA is out, I've had a chance to play with it, but of course, can't tell you about it. Don't you hate when I do that?
I know. It's like,
what a tease.
Wishful
highly anticipated rent system.
Wishful thinking would be that you would be able to tag a person as a tenant, and then beside that, turn around and say, "This is how much you're being charged a week, a month, whatever," and it would automatically transfer those funds. But
well, that's what everybody's hoping for. Is
can't tell you whether or not that's in game or not.
You know, when you set door permissions, that you're going to be able to set a price on that is what I believe everybody's hoping for. Now, of course, while the QA is out,
can't say anything about it. But you know what? We can tell you what you can look forward to tomorrow on Barrick's community live stream.
that we can tell you.
Yeah, that we can tell you. It's going to be Aerie and revisiting Aerie and revisiting Virtus.
Yes.
And
now,
for that,
as just heard today and yesterday, the guys are going through final polish in these quest lines. So in the towns, I love the way the verbiage of that was. Yeah. But
as we are focusing on the path of truth, we are spending time not only polish the story elements, we are also updating visuals along the path as needed. For Release 44, this includes polishing the visuals for the 3 towns that you visit along the path of truth: Aerie, Virtus, and Yannaford. Each of these towns is getting updated to include more color, especially blue, the color of truth, more visuals related to truth, books, libraries, statues of the Titans of Truth, etc., and general polish. For more information, you can go read Sorcerer Steve Dev Plus blog post in the forums, if you have access to Dev Plus.
So I just love the wording, and I love the idea that the towns you have to visit are getting the polish.
Yeah.
And everything else, meh. Now I'm joking there, of course, because many of the other towns you're going to visit are NPC towns that are player run or just not part of the storyline, and that's up to the players.
And at the same time, them uncloning those scenes can always come later. I'm hoping that that additional polish pass on the Path of Truth makes it where it's not now, 2 hours.
Again, I like what I'm reading. I like what I'm seeing because, again, with the laid out time frame that Starr has given us, and what we're seeing getting accomplished seems to be chugging along at the right pace. The timing looks right. Everything looks right. They're getting the polish done. They're getting the frame rates cleaned up. So every day there's just a little bit more insight into how much closer we're getting to that final release. And if you're really watching what's going on, three of the storylines are completable at this point. Is that correct, Jack?
Three of them are playable. The Release 44 is also going to see the final portion, which is the Path of the Oracle, come out.
Is finally going to come online.
Yeah, and so that would end up with the final thing becoming the Shroud of the Avatar. So that would be the story completion. After that, you end up with them going back and repolishing quest lines, repolishing dialogue, storyline related stuff,
adding distractors and traps and cold sinks and time sinks.
You know what? Clarifying instructions, fixing quests, the normal stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad that both of you guys are standing there playing my ear and I can barely hear you.
I could hear them fine when they were standing in the middle. Have you turned up the volume lately?
I've got the volume set to where the background music doesn't kill us when it talks, and that means the background music of music. But again, they're standing right in my ear, and I just turned the music up just so we can hear them.
You've got the instruments that slider you can play around with. I mean,
everything. I keep those all at the same level.
Oh, you keep them all at the same level, whereas I play around with different sliders and have all things different levels.
I'm sorry, but one of the things that kills me is that and I know people are annoyed to the living daylights out of this because it happens to everybody every day when they watch TV. You're watching a show and the volume in the show gets so low, you turn it up, and as soon as it goes to commercial, then it blows you out. Yeah, blasts in your ears. Okay, well, as soon as these guys stop playing because I turned them up, the volume from the game is going to blast in my ears because that's and that's not right. Yeah,
keep the sound effects lower.
Yep.
Again, I have settings. They're always the same settings. I leave them that way, but does not work as necessary, as needed, I should say. And again, I thought we were going to be doing some fun stuff, showcasing the music, but until the music is fleshed out, that's not going to be the case.
Working as
look
intended.
at that. Now I hear that song. See? Now that comes through without even messing with volume level. Now why that is, I don't know. Go figure.
Get off my lawn.
Hear that song. Is that what the name of that song is? Get Off My Lawn?
That's right.
But anyway, also don't forget, Garriott's also going to be covering the town of Shadows Rest, the community spotlight, right below the
the town of Shadows. It's a metropolis due west of Brittany, along the coast of Lake Equitas, which is
what?
Equitas, right outside of Brittany. Just you're in Brittany, turn to the west a little bit, and it's right there.
And there's a little map and everything.
Yep.
Look at that. They even included a map for everybody. Somebody's getting a little savvy, finally including maps and good stuff like that. God, Jack, what is that? Somebody writing you love letters over there?
They're doing something.
Good job.
Well, I am. I'm responding to them. I'm professing my love and undying loyalty to my aunt.
No. That's your auto-responder with that freaking paragraph? Really?
It's not a paragraph.
Blood, man. It sure as hell looks like a paragraph. It's taking up half of my damn window.
What are you talking about?
You're chatty.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
That paragraph.
All good.
I mean, that would scare me. It would probably scare most of our viewers if they thought they actually had to read that thing. I mean, come on now.
You act like people actually read around here.
Well, that's why I'm surprised you put that much text in there.
Blah.
But anyway, moving right along. Couple other interesting things there. Well, let's get over to Chris's blog so we can move on to a couple other.
You mean the fact that he made it to page 4 of the Chris blog?
Chris made it to page 4 on his blog. Yes. He's got Lum beat by a mile because Lum never got off page 1.
Yeah, I know. Lum lasted, 2 weeks of his updates?
Not even.
I
think he lasted about 3 days.
It was a few more than that, but it wasn't much. So yesterday, Chris spent most of the day at home with Maxine sleeping on him because she is sick.
Daddy, I'm not feeling good.
Hopefully, it wasn't coming out of both ends, like happens to many young sick children.
Of course, we wish her a real speedy recovery. Yes. What a sweetie she is. Chris brings her to the office. He's always running around, showing off pictures of their adventures.
Yep. And then today he is working on wrapping up the Dread artifacts and working to fix the effect area system so performance won't be so horrible. This is used on mini traps and also on artifact instruments.
Yeah, we know about those artifact instruments.
Yeah.
Now, wrapping up the Dread artifacts. Now, of course, I was alluding to the fact that Chris said in yesterday's post that he was thinking about making them clickable. Which, it makes me now wonder if he's finishing up. Did he or didn't he? Because there is no mention of whether he followed through with that or not. And just for giggles and grins, I'm going to do a quick refresh.
Well, do you have a Dread artifact on you?
I have none of them at this time.
Okay, so you've done none of the questing. So I have the Scepter of Dread and the Bone Steel Crown on me, and eventually
I have all three on me, Jack.
Woman, I can't solo the friggin' Anapa. The respawns kill me. I need to get some steroids before I go in there.
You gotta read Bow and Bloodgood's article then.
I have, and I can talk about that all day long. It's just you don't know what's really going on there.
I don't. You're absolutely right, and I won't make any claim to know what's going on.
Yeah, because you have done none of the questing related to the storyline.
That's not true.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You went through Blood River.
That's not true.
I did 2 of the past last week.
I've killed the Phoenix. I've killed the.
That's not related to the quest line. Not related.
Those aren't related to the quest line.
Because I've never killed the Phoenix. That's not quest line. No. Yeah, that is a skill-related quest.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's right. Because if you're reading Bow and Bloodgood's article, you know that you really don't complete the story then. But I digress. I'll test that theory out for myself.
Like I said, I've done 2 of the 3 quest lines for the story, and let's just say I'm only adventurer level 55 ish.
Yes, ish.
I don't know what actual adventurer level I am. Okay, good. I'm 55. And the only thing I can't do is the Path of Love, the final combat, because the spawns kill me in the respawns. I can get to the room. Now, I can hang out in there, but
now is that a single player instance?
Yes, it is.
Very interesting.
Yep.
So if you can't kill it, I should be able to walk right through it, is what you're telling me.
Well, you would have to figure out how to do the quest, so.
Yeah. Remember me? I'm Laz. I'm the news guy. I know how it's all done. Just because I haven't done it doesn't mean...
You do?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm no good.
Yeah.
I cheat. I go, hey guys, Laz here. Can you give me some information? How do I do this?
Can you give me the walkthrough? Yeah.
And usually somebody's friendly enough to go, hey, Laz, I'll show you exactly how to do that. So.
Yeah, come in my group and I'll do it for you. Yeah, unfortunately, there's several solo player only dungeons related to the quest, and that's where it's like, to me, like if it's a solo player instance, there should be no respawns. So you kill something, it's dead.
It's dead.
And because that gives you time to sit there and go through, explore, do all kinds of other things. But the respawns absolutely slay me. In that final
I'm busy having Liz stroke my ego. Go on, Liz.
Oh,
Stroke it, baby. Stroke it.
The fact that you're the highest adventurer level around here? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's right, baby.
And what is her adventure level?
12.
No idea.
Stupid number. Huh?
I have no idea. I stopped looking.
And List isn't going to give it up. It's like her age.
List is peaking up her adventure level. What?
I know.
What is this?
She's adventurer level 86. Sweet.
Damn. Nice. Yay me.
Yeah, but you ain't that much higher.
Hey,
well, Laz is what, 60?
No, I'm 78 or 79.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, you've been hunting recently.
I've been doing stuff, dude. I get out there and work.
You've been getting off the lot. What the hell's going on, man?
Yeah.
As it is, you've got someone else.
See, my GMs don't mean I don't have GMs. Again, I'm one of those guys. You know,
hey, I know how I can see your GMs.
Or he's just hiding them.
Watch this. I can see your GMs. Watch this. Hold on. Say yes.
Yeah.
Say yes. Come on.
And you
say
know
yes.
what? I don't think that allows you to see them either.
Yeah, it does.
Fight.
How does it allow you to see them?
Apprentice, training skills faster with the help of a grandmaster in bladed combat.
Oh, well, I mean...
So you have a GM in bladed combat. It doesn't show your crafting GMs for some odd reason.
Do you have yours turned on?
Well, I think that's because we actually we have the same crafting GMs.
So he got the notification that says he can get GM training. That's the only way he can see it. Yeah.
I cheat. So I knew of that little loophole. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Bug report that, please.
Why?
If you're in a party, then you should already
I know.
Dude, you have no love. Negative 1971 Truv love?
Yeah. You want to know why?
Laz is not a lover.
You know why?
Hey, List, what's my virtue?
Somebody keeps putting Charlotte on this freaking lot, and Charlotte screwed me several times over.
Wait a second. What's my love?
Yeah. I want to know what yours is. Yeah, we're all that bad thanks to Charlotte being on this lot and screwing everybody.
Wait.
Yeah, thank you.
The real question is, what's my virtue?
Yeah.
And I could try the stats method, but
yeah,
almost the same. What the hell?
Now, of course, I was
my truth is a little higher.
I was nice and above that attunement, but that little wench Charlotte coming around visiting, trolling through Owl's Head, man, she killed me.
Well, the reason that she really killed you is because she would die on the set because of idle time. And that is what really killed everything.
You know, I was positive before all that happened. And of course, every time she comes out, I think we all got a ding on that.
Yep.
Really? Somehow? I'm an excellent lover, List.
Somehow? Come on. She's got a place over at the Purple Dragon Inn. Of course she's a good lover.
Yeah. She's got something.
She's got that nude beach out there, man. She's making time.
Full of love.
That's right. Come on out to the nude beach. We'll get jiggy with it. But moving right along, want to touch on that other topic just yet today? Or are we just going to leave that one all alone?
Well, which one?
The one I showed you earlier that we discussed and back and forth. And
do
we want to maybe save that for tomorrow?
No. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about it because we got a couple minutes.
I know we do.
This is a new article.
Well, where are we starting? We're going to start the article with Richard?
Yeah, the one with Richard, because off of Benzinga.com. I've never heard of this.
Benzinga.
This is
Not to be confused with Buzzinga.
Yeah. This is a press release saying that Lord British is joining forces with John Never Die Jacobs to unite millions of gamers in Ethereum-based gaming with NDC and EPT tokens. And the hope is to cross-reference your avatar somehow.
Well, the base idea, which I really dug after reading into this, and again, we tried this back with the Ultima Online shards, where it would be possible, hopefully, to just use a teleporter in one game and walk from the teleporter and leave this shard and go to the next shard. Well, what they're proposing is actually teleporting from this game into another game without ever leaving the game. Basically, seamlessly walking through something like a moon gate and walking from like here to Star Citizen, from Star Citizen to something else, and then back again.
Have you read Ready Player One?
I have not.
Okay, yeah, you need to go read Ready Player One. Because this is much more closer to Ready Player One territory.
Understandable, but
the
pulling it off is nearly impossible.
Okay.
And maybe at the time when we tried it, it wasn't possible.
This is something where in Ready Player One, there's an MMO where there's an infinite number of worlds, and each world is its own little thing, and you can go from one world to the next and do all kinds of other things, and there's all kinds of other...
Right, but this is all under the same engine, under the same hood, under the same program, no?
Pretty much.
Okay, we're not talking that. Okay, I was talking running 3 separate shards, 3 separate independent worlds, and being able to walk between them. What they're describing here, again, same thing. How cool would it be to leave this world and go to a,
it's much closer to Ready Player One.
Okay, closer. Okay, Ready Player One.
You need to go read it. You'll understand.
I understand what you're saying, but
you can't
walk from Ready Player One into Shroud the Avatar in their world, can you?
Okay, you
can you?
You don't understand what I'm saying because you've never read it and you don't understand.
I understand the concept.
How?
Again, can you walk from Ready Player One into Shroud the Avatar in their world? No,
in their world, yes.
In their world, but in reality, you cannot do that, can you?
You don't get
What's going on?
Laz doesn't get it. Yeah, it's all
Jack is arguing a moot point. I'm talking about technology is going to allow you to walk from this game to another game without logging out and re-logging in and going through all that, which is what these guys are talking about. And he's off talking about multiple worlds inside a single game world, which has no relevance, in my opinion.
Only Bruce Lee can.
No, it's Chuck Norris
like that.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Gaming.
You're not getting the relevance of it. What I'm trying to point out, so I'm not even going to argue this right now.
Well, the problem is, in order to do that, you would actually have to have everything on, as they say, on Never Die's platform. So it's already integrated every single core system and every single aspect of it. And so it is essentially one massive multiverse. That is
essentially bringing the virtual reality verse all into one plane. Absolutely.
And so this is where you would have to read Ready Player One.
I don't need to read Ready Player One.
Yeah, you do.
I hear it's cool.
Robert Heinlein visualized this shit long before anybody who wrote Ready Player One, in my opinion. Okay, this has been a dream of many for years and years.
You don't get it.
No, I don't. Again, because you don't get what I'm looking at and what I've already tried to do. We've tried to do this. I've gotten with guys, and we've tried to do this in video games before. Okay. When I read this blew me away because they might be able to pull it off with today's tech. Now, that's what excites me, is to be able to literally walk through different virtual worlds without ever logging
out. Get a VR headset, you can do that.
In what game?
In the software that comes with it.
Okay, so again, you're not understanding me. Okay.
No one understands you, Laz.
Okay. How would you like to go from Dota to Soda without ever having to switch? How would you like to be able to go from Soda to GTA without take your character and your character walks through these different worlds just by a scene switch?
Play along like that.
Well, but the idea is they're going to start creating these companies. And see, that's where they're visionaries, and you guys don't get it. So anyway, I'm going to drop that.
The bot died.
Well, see,
we've been trying to move this whole time.
It's all Jack's fault.
Oh yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, somebody killed the bot.
It's all Jack's fault. So anyway,
cough,
back
cough,
to the main
cough.
story.
Cough, cough, cough,
You
cough.
ain't got time to do that. By the time you get the bot back up, the show's over. So don't even worry about it.
I'm not worried about the bot. I was just looking at the log because I'm already my screen's staring at the calendar. We're only 5 minutes late for that.
Well, we
haven't
finished with the point of the story yet.
Hey, okay, so the other big news related to Ethereum is the fact that, imagine that, it keeps on getting hacked multiple times over and over and over again, and they keep on having people take money, including a white hat group that has taken only a few million dollars worth of Ethereum credit.
Just a few $million.
Just a few million. The value is, something like 37 million or something like that, or 76 million by the white hat
guys.
Yeah,
the bad guys stole 30 million.
Yeah,
the good guys stole 76 million.
And the scary thing is that's not the only hack of Ethereum this week.
This year?
No, this week.
Sounded
So earlier this week, a hacker made off with 7 million worth of Ethereum after taking over the CoinDash platform, and then last year someone else hacked it and stole 50 million worth of Ether from DAO. So Ethereum is got lots of good news coming out.
So,
but yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I just don't get the virtual currencies.
There's a reason that I don't like the virtual currencies, because
I know
really
our
no
currency, just because they give us physical coins and dollars, is still, it's fucked these days anyway.
Laz,
but
do you use a credit card or a debit card?
Rarely.
I do all the time. Those are virtual currencies as well. They're just tied to dollars.
But they're tied to dollars.
And
Bitcoins are tied to what? They're tied to a computer chip someplace? On some computer that's on...
Prime numbers.
Oh, yeah, prime numbers. You mean those numbers that exist everywhere in the universe? I don't know.
It's all good.
They're separate because they're just,
They just, we created currency on a computer. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to go Bitcoin mining. Okay.
What the hell are you doing over there?
Rolling a dice.
Sounds like you're bouncing a ball.
Rolling a dice. Because, Hey, NBNN calendar. Don't forget nbnn.info. All times on it are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Since it's an aggregate of all the calendars, you need to email Laz if your calendar's not there, and eventually he'll get it added. At 12 and 6s around the clock, two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to on WRFB.
WRFB.
A little show called Lunch with us. At 7 p.m., the Phoenix Republic is doing their PvE nights. Enjoying Kazen Phoenix Fire and Malhari. And a Go Adventure. At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
Is the 70s at 7. And tonight at 8, your ear holes are going to be massaged by none other than Nurse Justin. On WRFB.
WRFB.
A little show called Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2. And final event of the evening is on WRFB, and that's the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this July 20th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Yep.
And you know we never worry about the calendar.
Shh.
Shh.
NBNN.info, click on the calendar button.
Trade secrets.
Don't be like me and have AdBlock Plus installed.
Yeah, that's right. Really supporting the effort, Jack. I love you.
With your quarter of a penny or something.
Hey, I'm not getting that even from him, for crying out loud.
I'll give you $5 a month.
If he gave a quarter a penny, I'd be happy. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happier to reach around, but that's beside the point. I don't even get that for crying out loud.
Hey, it's not my fault. You married some dude by the name of Jack Frost. You married the wrong person.
Hey, that guy Lazarus, I don't know.
Yep.
He's a shifty character. Don't trust him. He likes to walk through worlds. I don't know.
Oh, man. the real question is that Watcher going to ding our virtue as well?
Oh, of course. Yeah, everything here dings our virtue.
All good.
The dragons that kill us up here ding our virtue and make us lose experience. The pirates, the watchers, all that good stuff. But anyway,
let's see what happens when I equip my virtue cloak. Hey, imagine that. I'm red.
You're red as hell.
It used to be gray.
You look worse than lobster coming out of a boiling pot there. Let's go ahead and say thanks to those folks out there that support us and help keep us going. Of course, Arius Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Also appearing as Wayne Klotz, bringing you the EVL's Virtue League every Wednesday night here on NBNN for your live action entertainment. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on down and check out Market Road in Black Rock Cove, located in the Exeter, the Quell region, right next to Exeter, for your mining convenience as well. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag. Get your t-shirts, hats, bumper stickers, patches, and much, much more at RelicsByRill.com. Save 10% when you use the promo code NBNN and save a little money on your Shroud Avatar swag. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, where you can catch us throughout the week and throughout the day. You can catch the Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. You can catch the new Sarah and Andar show. Went off without a hitch last night. They had a good time. Congrats to them to getting their first show under their belts without any technical difficulties. Like a couple guys who've been here for a couple of years and still can't figure it out. But I don't know what you're talking about that. Don't know anything about that. The Airy Fund. Good works through gaming, bringing you all sorts of charitable causes that you can help just by doing what you normally do and having a good time gaming, supporting local causes. And of course, last but not least, the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And that includes the latest vendor, which is Omen Crow and Omen's Kits and Caboodle. And he's already put up a bunch of stuff on there, including Apple, Scrap, Nightshade,
opening up a store.
Mandrake.
One of our newest members to WRFB family as well.
It's like you can put up anything and everything that's game related on Shroud Marketplace, and over 57 different player vendors. Anybody can register for an account, anybody can become a vendor, and you can buy or sell anything game related. And that includes, you know what, if you're looking for like the rare snowflake cloak, the flower crown, cheese sign writing, something Laz is selling.
Cheese writing.
I know, it's like anything game related, from accounts all the way to services, just like Wolfdom's cheese sign writing. Weddings and More by Laz, where you too can get hitched in game.
That's right.
Without a hitch.
With or without the hitch?
With or without a hitch. That's right. If you want a hitch and she's going to allow you to put it around her neck or vice versa, he allows her to put it around his neck. Yeah, we're all for it. Now, if you want a wedding setup, we've got the places for you. If you want an underground wedding, you want an island wedding, a beachfront wedding, you want a sunset wedding, we got you all set over at Weddings and More by Laz. You need some game gold, looking for some town deeds, some city and stuff, looking for Lord British necklaces. Got some good news coming up on those.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Was that an official announcement?
Let's see. What? No, not the official.
Or was that a Dev Plus announcement? Was that Dev Plus?
Can't talk about it.
That was Dev Plus, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is a good place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Don't forget, if you want to sell your wares, it's free to list everything you want, and you get to set the prices, and you're responsible for maintaining the inventory. It's Shroud Marketplace.
That's right.
Yay. And it's actually time for us to thank the most important people around here.
That's
you guys. Thank you for watching, hanging out with us out on Twitch, YouTube, listening on WRFB. Or I should say, and those of you hanging out with us in Discord. We love you guys.
That's right.
Love you, Clipsy.
Meanwhile, we got to get out of here. Don't forget, tune in tonight for DJ Nurse Justin massaging those ear holes after having them probed last night by the lovely Dr. Eclipse Maiden. And of course, the nurse will be here to patch that up. But meanwhile, till tomorrow, stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, latest hijinks and shenanigans right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekend roundup.
Bye-bye, everybody. I love you, Clipsy. 2 minutes at a time.
2 centimeters at a time? What?
Yeah, 2.
I don't know. Jack made me sad.